You're watching Tennessee Titans today. Mitchell Renz here from Chat Sports, ready to get into the latest news and rumors around the Tennessee Titans. The one thing that I'm going to talk about today is a receiver that's been creating quite a bit of buzz at Titans training camp, and I absolutely am super excited for a kid. Anytime you see a late-round draft pick creating some buzz on a team that's got some pretty special players on it is always a cool thing to see. So Racey McMath, he was drafted in the 6th round of this past year's draft out of LSU. Some of you are going to see some of these numbers like, wait a minute, in college, he had only 14 grabs, 195 yards, and a touchdown. My answer to that is yes, that's what he ended up having, but there's actually a lot of talent on that LSU roster. But the one area that he's been really sticking out is high pointing the ball. 6'2", 211 pounds, a little bit of a younger guy, but coaches can't stop ranting and raving about McMath. And when you really look at this, the way that the Titans depth chart ends up breaking down, you know that this team is looking for a 4th wide receiver. Could it actually be McMath? Here was a pretty cool quote that I found from Titans offensive coordinator Tom Downey. It was, yeah, Racey's a hungry kid. It's awesome to watch him work. He loves coming to work and getting out here early, putting in the extra time to try to learn the techniques we're asking him to do. So we're really excited about where he's at and the progression he's made. I think Rob Moore is doing a great job with him, getting him acclimated to our system, and I'm excited to see what his future looks like. So we've been hearing a lot of good things about McMath, but one of the things that keeps being brought up around here is who exactly is going to be that wide receiver for the Titans. Julio, A.J. Brown, Josh Reynolds, those are your top 3 guys. Could it be Batson? Perhaps. Could it be Fitzpatrick? Westbrook, he's definitely in the mix there. Rodgers, Johnson, there's a lot of different areas that this team could potentially go with. And if I'm watching this Titans team, they're trying to find some of these bigger receivers where once they do get it down in the red zone, if let's just say somebody like, I don't know, Derrick Henry can't punch it in, do they potentially go another route? Now, another name to at least keep in mind as this a potential wide receiver for, Cameron Batson. He's more of a slot receiver. So in terms of what exactly he's going to be able to bring to the field, compared to somebody like Rainey, it's a little bit different, but definitely an option to keep in mind to be that wide receiver 4. Another player that's been battling it out for the wide receiver 4 position to keep in mind on, drafted this year, Fitzpatrick, the 23-year-old. So 43 grabs, 833 yards last season at Louisville, but just kind of like McMath, a little bit bigger in that stature. Again, the 6'2" ultimate size here. So both of these players are kind of around that same exact height and weight and whatnot, but 14 grabs last season for McMath. But the reason why we're doing this video is because I don't want you to sleep on this player here, and I know one of the biggest talking points on social media right now around the Titans has been who is going to be that wide receiver 4, and on top of that, we know Julio's been battling injuries. We know that A.J. Brown's had injuries too, so if one of these players have to step up, I just want you guys to know their names. So take a guess here, and I know it's a really difficult question, but I'm going to give high hopes that a lot of the people here know what's going on around the Titans, and if you don't, remember, we're here at Chat Sports. We got you covered. How many targets will McMath get this upcoming season? I want you to go down in the comments section and try to let me know. All right, Titans fans, if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. And to show that we're doing a good job, please go ahead underneath this video and subscribe. If you are already one of our loyal watchers, take the link below, youtube.com/Titans today, and start sending it to some friends. We got a lot of AFC South channels around here. All I'm saying is, Titans, you guys are kind of in last place. So let's show the front runners, let's show who the best team in the division is, and go ahead and subscribe.